Boom. Callie Murphy, right at the top. Susie Brizuela, Kathleen Cross, Kimini, Watcher Soko, Ms. Nick, Synthfan, Samantha B, Samantha Hawkins, Debbie, Monique Lee, Lisa Straw, Loppy Girl, Anissa, Victorina, Ruben Michaels, and me, BDD in the Heezy. Julianne Gauthier says, hey, hi, everyone. The Trump Reaper. Deb B. Tina G. saying, hey, peeps. Cindy C. Why does it seem like everybody's names is rhyming today? Lisa Straw. Sylvia Correa. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka Brooklyn Dad, and this is Storytime. Gling, gling. I see we have been joined by Patricia Pueyas, Natalie B., Kathleen Cross, Jen Murphy. I think Watcher Soko was here already, but Watcher Soko has a very helpful reminder that I always forget to say. Please remember to hit that like button while you are here. What's up? Lee Saunders and Lucielle have popped in. Did I forget the gling, gling? Gling, gling. Okay, and there's Jamie from Wisconsin. Welcome, you guys. Happy Hump Day, a.k.a. Happy Wednesday. And yes, I love to pronounce all of the syllables. Let's do a little roundup of what we're going to cover in our stories of the day. Stories of the day. President Biden delivered an impassioned speech on voting rights, but was it enough? Haiti is reeling behind the assassination of their president. We'll talk a little bit about that too. A $3.5 infrastructure deal was reached. Will it hold up? And the latest entry in our Name That Tune Pantheon, we've got Guess That 60s Song. Last but not least, I don't know if you guys saw this or heard about it, but we're going to talk about it. This is our Victoria's Secret Karen with a Q, Raggedy Bish. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And I hate to cover horrible things, but you got to cover them sometimes. But anyway, welcome to you all. It was thunderstorming over here a little while ago, and now it's sunny. This weather is insane. There's Lisa Hathaway, who's jumped into the room. And who else did we got Gavin Rutherford, Sylvia Correa, I don't know if I called you out already. Amanda Crawford, Asmila J. You know, she's working today. She says she might not be able to join, but thank you. And Carol Schneider, I see, is here as well. Welcome to all. And Misha Oliver, there she is. Marie from New Jersey. All right. Let's start up with our random chill music, followed by our random slides. This is just randomness. You guys know that I am a big fan of Marvel Comics, as well as Marvel movies, as well as the Marvel TV shows they've been giving us every month or so. It's been nice. And Loki is no exception. I don't know if you guys have been following this show, but today they released the season finale. And absolutely no spoilers. I would not appreciate it if anybody did that to me. However, this is not much of a spoiler, but during the intro, you know, when they showed that Marvel logo and they show all the different characters, Trump Reaper wants to know, do I like Marvel more than DC? That's like asking me if I like Joe Biden more than Donald Trump. Although I wouldn't compare Donald Trump to DC Comics because that would be a diss on DC. DC is good, just that's not my favorite. Anyway, Greta Thunberg was featured in the intro part of this show. Greta Thunberg's voice, where she says, "How dare they?" And everybody was shocked. They were like, "What?" Yeah. So she is now part of Marvel canon, whatever that means. And she's famous now. She's super duper famous. She was already famous. Anyway, this finale did not disappoint. And the only other thing I will say is that it gives the audience something to look forward to. That's as much as I can say without spoiling the surprises you will see when you watch it. Very good episode. Very good. Reveals a lot. Very revealing. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. Now, I'm sticking with the randomness to discuss something that is very random, but it's becoming more regular, and I'm not crazy about it, but it is what it is. You just got to deal with it. Every day, it seems, I get reports from you guys, my faithful viewers. You message me and you say, "Hey, BDD, we found this guy who's using your picture, etc., etc." You know what? They say if they're not talking about you, then you're doing something wrong. And if they're not trying to imitate you, then whatever. You know, so dealing with trolls has been a part of my daily existence ever since I made it a goal to help take down Orange Twitler, you know? And I helped to do that. And so, you know, a lot of those trolls, they're not too crazy about me, you know? And in fact, quite a few have created, like, their whole life revolves around searching through my tweets. You know, they're searching through my tweets and trying to spin it into some kind of, make me look like I owned myself or like I'm being a hypocrite or whatever. So this is what my daily life consists of. Now there are trolls just posting random screenshots of, look what you tweeted here, and then you tweeted something there. Yeah, Trump Reaper says they are stalkers indeed. So, hey, whatever floats your boats, guys, whatever floats your boats. You want to reply to a tweet with a screenshot of something I tweeted? Yeah, go knock yourself out. Go ahead. But let me show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, so this is one of the tweets, or two of the tweets that I'm talking about here. At the top, here's a tweet that I posted in September. September, where I said Kamala Harris isn't the only person who is leery of the vaccine Trump is trying to rush to market too soon. I won't be taking that shit until long after people stop dying from taking a faulty vaccine. Thank you, Punxsutawney Mo, you said it better. Whatever blows up your skirt, whatever floats your boat, whatever peels your banana. They're peeling their bananas off of me. And now the tweet below, it says, and I just tweeted this recently. Note that how they didn't post the date. If right-wing TV networks like Fox, OAN, and Newsmax would stop politicizing the vaccine and start running pieces like these people regret not getting vaccinated, it might make a huge difference. So those of you who have been following me, you guys have seen when I posted how wifey and I got vaccinated and how we got the kids vaccinated too. So yeah, okay, so you got the tweet up here where I'm saying that I would not trust the guy who said COVID will be gone by Easter and tried to get people to inject bleach, tried to get them to take hydroxychloroquine. I'm saying, yeah, I don't trust that guy. And you know what? I still don't. If he was president right now, I still wouldn't trust him. And who in their right mind would? Now, between September and the time I got vaccinated, well, it had already been established that the vaccine was highly effective and that the side effects were very low. I was still leery about the vaccine even after Joe Biden was inaugurated. I was leery, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to take my chances anyway because I don't want to die. I don't want to die. So is this hypocritical? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm consistent in that, A, I don't trust Donald Trump. B, I trust scientists. Yeah? And so that leads me to the next tweet. Here's the next tweet here. So, back in January, I tweeted, Rand Paul, mind you guys, Rand Paul is not a real doctor. Don't know if you realize that, but Rand Paul, not a real doctor. But back in January, he said, if you get vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. Rand Paul is wrong. Rand Paul is not a real doctor. Rand Paul is a real asshole. Don't be like Rand Paul. No lies told. No lies told. Because in January, it had not yet been determined by doctors and scientists that you don't have to wear a mask if you've been vaccinated. Then, I don't know when this one was. When did I tweet this one? Let's see. This one was tweeted in May. I said, whoa, the CDC announced, the CDC, mind you, not Rand Paul, but the CDC announced that fully vaccinated people can stop wearing masks indoors and outdoors. What a difference it makes to have competent leadership in the White House. Thanks, President Biden. Someone tell me, where is the inconsistency? Where is the hypocrisy? Rand Paul, not a doctor. I'm still not used to the positioning, the left and right. Rand Paul, not a doctor. CDC, doctors and scientists. And there you have it. There you have it. So yeah, I am being swarmed by an army of bots and trolls saying, oh, is this you? Yeah, it's me, motherfucker. I said it, and I'll say it again, god damn it. But clearly, I am making an impact, and I can live with that. I can totally live with that. All right, so that's it for my random stuffs. Thank you for letting me rant a little bit. Trump Reaper says, I still wear a mask because COVID-19 isn't how I want to die. Oh, yeah, fun fact, by the way, the Delta variant is also a good reason to continue to wear a mask. I just saw Carolyn Orbueno. You know, she's a resistor. She's a PhD. She just recently got married and had a baby, and she had COVID. She had COVID last year, and she's been vaccinated too. And she posted earlier today that she is still experiencing long-term effects from COVID 19. So they can make fun of me all they want. You make as much fun as you want. It doesn't change the fact that COVID-19 is deadly. It is serious. And yeah, get vaccinated. Get vaccinated, wear a mask, keep the social distance 6 feet or better. And I got a scam calling. Okay. Susie Brizuela says, heck, not catching flu is an excellent reason to keep the mask. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not wearing a mask. I'm not afraid of the flu, but the COVID-19, no. All right, let's get into our quick hits. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These days, the punching is being done by authors, by book authors that are ravaging Trump. This is all after the fact. People are, giving their details about the insanity. And one of these days, I want to sit down and read at least one of those books that beats the shit out of Trump. Okay, let's do this quick hits. Okay. This happened last week. This Haiti news is not news, but it's kind of news to me because I didn't cover it during the show, but I do want to cover it. President Jovenel Moise, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce his last name, was assassinated last week. He was shot. Omar Jarala wants to know, do I have a remote producer? I do not. I do this whole thing solo. I'll show you. I'll show you guys real quick. I have this thing called a Stream Deck. These are the buttons I press when I want to go to a different segment. Okay. President Moise was assassinated. He was shot 12 times. And Omar, hey, thank you for the donation, my friend. Very kind of you. Shot 12 times and was apparently tortured at some point as he was found with one of his eyes gouged out and his bones were broken. His left wrist and his ankle. I mean, the job is done. He's already dead. I don't imagine they broke his bones after they assassinated him. So 26 Colombians and 2 Haitian Americans are persons of interest in this. And this was a wild scene. As I heard it being told, they were chased from one building to the next, and then they went to the Taiwan embassy. They went to the Taiwan embassy to hide from the cops and special forces because they thought it would be a lot more difficult to reach them if they were in a foreign embassy. And it was difficult, but they got them anyway. And there's a bunch of them under arrest, as I said, including 2 Haitian Americans and former U.S. law enforcement informants. And this story is still progressing, but it's fascinating. There's one guy who is a doctor who they said planned this whole hit, that he wanted to take the place of President Moise. I don't know what their president's politics were. I heard there were a lot of people in Haiti that were not pleased with the job he was doing. But regardless, the assassination is not good. I remember people saying, oh, I hope they take out Trump. Not me. No. I definitely did not want him assassinated. I wanted him beat and humiliated the way he was by 7 million votes. 7 million votes. That's how you do democracy, not assassinations. That's wrong. It's always wrong. So President Biden's infrastructure deal has been going up and down, up and down. There's a lot of drama around it. And late last night, they announced that Senate Democrats had reached an agreement on a $3.5 trillion price tag for infrastructure. Now, this is not that skinny infrastructure bill that was like a bipartisan thing. It was like half a, $500 billion. It was like $500 billion What's up, Tracy M, Pasta D, Winnie BG, Shell Teresa? Trying to catch your boy Ken. Karen Purdy in the house. I missed you guys in the intro. No, this was not the skinny infrastructure bill. This was like the thing that includes a lot of things that were on our wish list for infrastructure. Things like climate change, things like childcare, things that people don't normally broadband, things that don't normally count as infrastructure, but as the world evolves and as science evolves, the things that we classify as infrastructure, that's also going to evolve as well. And I would be remiss if I did not give credit where credit is due to the passage of this, or it's not passed yet, but to at least the agreement in principle on this $3.5 trillion infrastructure bill, Senator Bernie Sanders. Why am I giving Bernie credit? Because Bernie set the price tag at $6 trillion. And my friends, if you didn't already know, that is how you negotiate. You don't start at the price tag you want. No, my friend, no. You start way higher because, whatever number you give to the person you're negotiating with, they're going to come in crazy low. And then you have to be able to negotiate somewhere in between there. And so Bernie Sanders setting the price tag that high, it means that people on the far left are furious that we settled on 3.5 trillion. People like Manchin and Sinema, who are more in the middle or on the right, whatever, they can live with that if the left is pissed off. That's how it goes. Sad to say. The guy on the screen right now is, I want to say Jair Bolsonaro. Jair, I don't know how you pronounce his first name. Sorry, I'm not great with pronunciations, but President Bolsonaro, he is the Brazilian version of Trump. Deborah Baldini with the word haggle. Thank you, guys. I love it when you throw up the words that I'm searching for. President Bolsonaro has seen his share of maladies over the years. And as recently as last year, he was diagnosed, Javier. I'm getting two different pronunciations. I'm going to say I like Jair. Bolsonaro, as recently as last year, was diagnosed with COVID-19. And he survived that. He survived COVID-19, so good for him, congratulations. Only to possibly be taken down by hiccups. Javier, where's the V? I don't see the V in his name. It's spelled Jair. I don't see a V in there. Anyway, yeah, he's got the hiccups for 10 days. You guys know how disruptive hiccups are? I mean, seriously, when you got the hiccups, you really can't think about anything else. You can't. Natalie B says, that's bad. I don't wish that on anyone, but Trump still thinks he won, though. Yeah. You pronounced the D. All right. I'm leaving the pronunciations alone. Hiccups. Like, I just hold my breath when I get the hiccups, or drink something, drink liquids, just guzzle it. But he's got it for 10 days. He's been hospitalized for tests on hiccups. Oh, how the high and mighty are falling. Now, serious illnesses are nothing to laugh at. And I don't know, I wouldn't consider hiccups as a serious illness. However, Tennessee has got some serious issues, and I got a serious issue with Tennessee. They are going apeshit. They recently fired, well, first of all, they are stopping all vaccine outreach for children. This is Tennessee, y'all. All vaccine outreach. And it's not just for the COVID vaccine. It's for all health, all diseases. They're just not doing it. I don't know what the deal is. It's like a competition. Who can be the shittiest state in America? And bing, Tennessee has entered the chat. They fired Dr. Michelle Fiscus, who is the state's top vaccination official. And God damn it, Tennessee. Come on, you're going in the wrong direction. Shel Teresa says, that's just crazy and dangerous. Trump Reaper says, remind me never to go to Tennessee. Yeah, remind me too. You don't have to remind me because I'm not going to Tennessee. Right out loud. All right, that's it for our quick hits. I'm going to keep this show moving right along with our timeline cleanse. Timeline cleanse. Did that sound quiet? Timeline cleanse? Timeline cleanse. All right, whatever. You guys remember? Oh, shit. Yeah, Alaska Cindy just wrote, kill the kids to own the libs. It's basically, yes, that is basically what Tennessee is doing. You guys remember Evel Knievel? Evel Knievel, for those of you who were born after the 80s, I guess, because in the 80s, Evel Knievel was still a big deal. Evel Knievel was an amazing stuntman who always did these motorcycle jumps, right? He rode a motorcycle, and he would jump over school buses, and one time, I believe he attempted to jump the Grand Canyon. I think that might be where he died. But anyway, I stumbled across this mini Evel Knievel, so I had to share it with you. I love the jump. The jump was awesome. You see the little motorcycle continues to go, but look at who's standing around. There's Darth Vader, there's King Kong, Batman, the Hulk, Chewbacca, Rock'em Sock'em robots. Like, he brought all the toys out and knocked something off of that little toy ambulance there. Of course, you have to have the ambulance if Evel Knievel is jumping. It's great. This is very cool. All right, and I'm going to stick with the motorcycle theme. This next one, it never fails to amaze me how Gavin Rutherford said, Evel Knievel, more breaks than CNN. Yes. It never fails to amaze me the ingenuity of the human race. I mean, we see a need and we create something, and it goes back to, I don't know how far back it goes. Maybe back to the days of the Flintstones. And then I came across this, which kind of looks like an early Flintstone motorcycle. There's a log, y'all. It's a log. So what's his purpose? To carry objects as well as passengers. And now when they need to stop, they all put their feet down for the brakes. Dude, you did the whole thing. Why not just install a brake on that thing? I wouldn't ride that. My shoes are bad enough as it is. But yeah, Ballbuster, Pasta D says, yeah, that I can't imagine sitting on a log would be all that comfortable for the undercarriage there. Imagine if he hits bumps. Somebody's going to be speaking in a high tone of voice for a while there. But still, the ingenuity. This is very clever. It's clever. I like it, but not for me. It's fun, but not for me. I don't know. It looks like somewhere in Czechoslovakia or something. I'm making that up. I have no idea. But very Clever. Now, sticking with the theme of clever, I don't even know where I would categorize this. If video magic, maybe, but this this next clip is amazing. If you like watching people who play tricks on your eyes, here we go. Without further ado, this dude is Shapes. Now he's balloons. Now he's a pumpkin and he's broken. And for the pièce de résistance, now he is a banana. Extremely clever. Yeah, that's amazing. Right now, this tweet is almost at 1 million likes, and rightfully so. Yeah. Banana. Outrageously inventive, incredible. Wilbur McCarthy says, "Never jump a ramp on a girl's bicycle if you are a young male. I racked myself bad when I was a kid." Yes. Natalie B says she went out for a drink with that guy we were just watching. That is crazy. That's crazy. Let's see. Yes, I will retweet it. And let's see. Okay, that's it for our timeline cleanse. And right now, I am going to jump into my main story, which is the Joseph R. Biden speech yesterday, which was, well received. And I've got a clip of it. I'm going to show you this clip now.
Entire electoral was stopping political attacks.
Okay.
Physical threat.
I'm going to jump out. For some reason, we had technical difficulties. I'm going to try it again.
Election officials.
There we go.
The entire electoral system withstood unrelenting political attacks, physical threats, intimidation, and pressure. They did so with unyielding courage and faith in our democracy. With recount after recount after recount, court case after court case, the 2020 election was the most scrutinized election ever in American history. Challenge after challenge brought to local, state, and election officials, state legislatures, state and federal courts, even to the United States Supreme Court not once but twice. More than 80 judges, including those appointed by my predecessor, heard the arguments. In every case, neither cause nor evidence was found to undermine the national achievement of administering the historic election in the face of such extraordinary challenges. Audits, recounts were conducted in Arizona and Wisconsin. In Georgia, it was recounted 3 times. It's clear for those who challenge the results and question the integrity of the election, no other election has ever been held under such scrutiny and such high standards. The big lie is just that, a big lie.
Okay, so that line there, the big lie is a big lie. And yeah, that got rousing applause, and rightfully so. The speech in general was a very good speech. In fact, a lot of people are saying it was the best. Many people are saying that it was his best speech to date. He delivered this at the National Constitution Center in Philadelphia, and he had heaps of big applause lines like that. He called voter suppression laws enacted by Republicans in 17 states, 400 additional bills, the 21st century Jim Crow assault. He also said We are facing the most significant test of our democracy since the Civil War. And he added on that that's not hyperbole, but I kind of feel like that's hyperbole. Really, really. And I'll explain why a little later. Uh, and then another big applause line was, "Have you no shame?" Huge applause. This was red meat for the Democratic base, or blue meat, whatever. Red meat. Uh, no, they don't have any shame. And all that applause is coming from our side. You are literally preaching to the choir. You're talking to the base. You're ringing loud in the echo chamber. You don't need to bend over backwards to convince us that what you're saying is right and true. You don't. We're all convinced. At least some of us here watching this show right now, yeah, we know. Voting rights, super duper important. Yeah, but you're talking to the wrong audience, Jack. You know, after the applause dies down, what are you going to do? Look, make no mistake. You cannot accuse me of not being a fan of President Biden. I wasn't in the beginning. But, you know, as time has gone on, I'm like, shit, boy, didn't we just get lucky picking that dude? Because he seems like he's the dude that we needed for this job. But yesterday, I liked his speech, but it was empty. It was like something was missing. What was missing? What was missing from his speech? No mention of the filibuster or Senators Sinema and Manchin and Sinema. No mention. You know, if you want to apply some pressure, maybe that was the time to do it. Some people are like, oh, that's not Joe's style. But you know what? I need to see that shit happening. All of his, you know, fiery words and speeches, they wouldn't move the needle if Jesus himself were saying them, okay? We need to have our voting rights protected, and the best way to do that is to pass the For the People Act, which he did. He did, he did mention the For the People Act, of course. But you can't do that, folks, until you end the filibuster. And he didn't mention it, not once. Reverend Al Sharpton spoke to him after the speech, and he said, I said to him, I thought it was a good speech. I was very happy to hear him bring up race. But we're still waiting on the filibuster. That's what Reverend Al said. And Reverend Al says Joe Biden told him, we're still working on our position on that. He was non-committal. Non-committal. Now, it's also no secret that Joe Biden isn't a fan of doing away with the filibuster either. That's not, you know, he's not a fan of that because and a lot of people, a lot of Democrats, they're like, no, don't do that because if we're in the minority again, we're going to need that. But you know what? If you end the filibuster and you pass the For the People Act, we might never have to worry about another Republican majority ever again. That's why they're fighting it so hard. They know if more people show up to vote, statistically, they're going to lose 10 out of 10 times because they don't have anything to offer real people other than bullshit controversies about Dr. Seuss and Mr. Potato Head and critical race theory and all these things that, you know, it doesn't put food on your table. It doesn't pay your bills. It doesn't address climate change. It doesn't address any of that shit. The right wants their base uneducated and outraged about bullshit. So, yeah. So I understand the whole position about worrying about being in the minority. All right. So then adjust the filibuster so that we can pass this For the People Act. Make an adjustment the same way. Oh, my friend Omar Jarala. Thank you, my friend. Wait, is that twice this show? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the donation. Um, Amend the filibuster so that we can pass the For the People Act so that we can get a majority and keep a majority. Because right now, Republicans have shown that they cannot be trusted. They can't be trusted to legislate. They've got pedophiles and pedophile enablers and sex traffickers in their ranks. You know, and the job of a president is to impose his will sometimes. Misha Oliver, thank you, my friend. Ka-ching. Thank you for that donation. It's very generous, very kind of you. This is a picture on the screen of President Lyndon B. Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson is famous for having passed the Civil Rights Act, one of the biggest acts passed by a president in modern history. And how did he get that done? By asserting his authority. He literally would lean all the way in people's faces. Not a joke, not an exaggeration. There's actually there's a visitor's attraction kind of thing where you can take a picture next to Lyndon B. Johnson leaning into your face, right? That's what he did. And that's what President Biden needs to do with do we have a troll here? Is it Silky Smooth Brain? Saying you can check his own Twitter feed. I ain't lying. Yeah, they're busy combing through my Twitter feed for gotcha. Anyway, so that's what Lyndon B. Johnson used to do. I'm not saying that Biden needs to breathe in people's faces, but he does need to make his presence known and felt. He worked the Senate for 47 years. He did that. 47 years. So he knows how the Senate works, how senators work. He knows what motivates them. He knows what moves the needle for them. He knows. And I think it was a big missed opportunity for him not to put Manchin and Sinema on the national spotlight. You know what? He should have had that speech not at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. He should have had it at he should have had that at like prime time, 8 o'clock p.m., 9 o'clock p.m. Make it a national priority. National. And then mention that the fact that two of our Democratic senators, Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema, are blocking the path to progress. That's what it is. Call it like it is. God damn it. Wilbur McCarthy says 36 years. Thank you for that. Joe Biden was in Congress for 36 years. I'll take it. He was in politics for 47 years. But yeah, these two jackasses are holding up the show. You know? So I don't know what you guys thought about his speech yesterday. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It's like, you know what? It's like having a car, right? That's beautiful on the outside. This car is gorgeous. This car makes people's heads turn. Oh, shit, look at that. But the engine is only big and, you know, the engine is like a 2-cylinder, you know. It goes top speed 30 miles per hour. That's what the hell I thought his speech was yesterday. Shit. It was nice and glossy on the outside. It said the things that everybody wanted to hear, and it created a lot of applause lines. But did it move the conversation on the filibuster anything? Any inches? No, it didn't. So, you know, I'm going to be a big cheerleader for when I see President Biden do things that I agree with that are good. But if he's going to, you know, half step, don't half step, buddy. Don't half step. I've been saying that you were ready to kick that ass for a year. Kick that ass. Get rid of the filibuster, damn it. Because that's the only thing. Not pretty speeches, not fiery speeches, not applause lines. None of that is going to get the For the People Act passed. Killing the filibuster will. That's it. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Did you guys like his speech? Now that I've pissed all over it. I mean, no. Look, he did. Like I said, for a guy that I was concerned about Biden being able to hold up through the rigors of the election, through the rigors of the debates and all that, and he's held up and then some. So, yeah, the I'm not grading him on a curve anymore. I'm grading him like he is a president, and a president, whether they're Democratic or Republican, you expect certain things from them. And this is what I expect from him now. Use that bully pulpit the way Lyndon B. Johnson used to use it. Use it. And with that said, I'm going to move on to the part of the show that I've been chomping at the bit to get to. It is Guess That 60s Song. So, quite a few of you have said to me, hey, BDD, how come you don't do the 60s? And I was like, at first, I was like, yeah, not too many people going to remember the 60s. They're not. And then I was like, wait a minute. Actually, there are so many songs from the 60s that we don't even realize. You're watching a movie, and all of a sudden, you hear a tune, it's from the 60s, Sometimes these are movies that are about Vietnam or the 60s or even whatever, 60s songs, believe it or not, are a lot more pervasive and popular than you would imagine. I bet even the Gen Xers and the Gen Zs and all that, you guys will be like, oh, I know that song. So, if this is your first time participating in this game show, here's how it works. I'm going to sing or hum a tune, most likely sing as best I can. And hey, look at Corey Lord is here too, and Cha Cha and Bernadette. Welcome, you guys. I'm going to sing a song, and when you hear it, if you recognize it, I want you to type in the name of the song and the singer if you are able to remember who sang it. If you can give me both, then you get full credit. If you only give me one, you get partial credit. That's how it goes. There's no money. There's no financial prizes in this game. It's just bragging rights. That's it. You hit send, and then I'll read off the top 5 or 10 names that I see have guessed correctly. Pasta D said, Nicole needs to sing for us. Sorry, BDD. Oh, yeah, you're right. She is good. She got them pipes. Okay, so here's the first song. Hey, where do we go? Days when the rain came. Down in a hollow. Playing a new game. Laughing and a running, hey, hey. Skipping and a jumping. In the misty morning, the hearts are thumping you. Ba-da-da. Do 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 boom boom. It was Van Morrison, Brown Eyed Girl. Yes, that song is from the 60s, but I bet you if you're walking through a supermarket or some grocery store, you hear this all of a sudden come on the radio. And at the top, we've got Misha Oliver, Melissa McQueen, Cha-Cha, Peter is a Boss, Samantha B. Okay, Peter is a Boss, by the way, is the first one with the full credit for saying both Brown Eyed Girl and Van Morrison. Samantha B. Lucielle. Oh, Scribble My Dibbles, so close, but yet, no, you don't get this one right. Dancing in the Watcher Soko, Misha Oliver, Jen Murphy gets full credit. Synth Fan, Susie Brizuela, Samantha Hawkins. Can I get a beer? Gets the full credit. Yes. Kathy Murphy gets the full credit. Punxsutawney Mo, Valerie G, Bernadette, Watcher Soko. Okay. Are you ready for the next one? Here it is. Sugar, dun 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 dun. Ah, honey, honey, dun 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 dun. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Dun 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 dun. Let's see, let's see, let's see. What do we got? Oh, okay. I didn't fool too many of you with this one. This was Sugar Sugar by the Archies. And at the top here, let's see, who do we got? We got Misha Oliver at the top, followed by Cha Cha, Heather Murphy, Punxsutawney Mo, Lucielle, Jen Murphy, Cindy C. Can I get a beer? Susie Brizuela, the Trump Reaper. Oh, wait. So close. I'll give you credit for that. Peter Zabaz, Victorina, Tracy M. Samantha Hawkins, Watcher Soko, Karen Purdy, Valerie G. Okay. Here's the next one. You ready? And by the way, I don't think that's that's the cartoon Archies. That's not the real band. Okay. Here's the next one. All the leaves are brown, the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk, on a winter's day, on a winter's day. Ah? What do we got? We got anything? Anything? Anybody? Somebody? Somebody tell me, who is this? The Trump Reaper. Okay. This was the Mamas and the Papas with California Dreamin'. And let's see, who do we got here? Da, 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 da. At the top, we got Synth Fan. We got Matt Meehan, Scribble My Dibbles, Lee Saunders, Lucielle, Kim and Nee with the full credit for both the name of the group and the song, and Gary, Tracy M with full credit, Misha Oliver full credit, Cha Cha, Pasta D, Punxsutawney Mo gets a full credit, Sylvia Correa, Lee Saunders, Jen Murphy gets a full credit. Trump Reaper said California Nightmare. Wilbur McCarthy, Watcher Soko, Ruben Michaels, Lucielle, Can I Get a Beer is on a roll as he guessed again correctly. He gets full credit. All right, let's jump on to the next one. Here's the next one. I can't tell you why I'm laughing. Let's see. Some folks are born made to wave the flag. Ooh, they're red, white, and blue. And when the band plays Hail to the Chief, ooh, they point the cannon at you. It ain't me. It ain't me. It ain't me. It ain't me. Don't know now. Don't know now. Don't know now. Don't know. All right. I think we got enough answers. We were looking for Creedence Clearwater Revival with Fortunate Son. And it's funny because you often hear this song played at Trump rallies, and it's like they don't even know what it means. It basically they're talking about somebody who is so fortunate that they don't have to go to war. You know, they're rich. Let's see. Okay. Now. Hey, at the top here, we got a new name, Steven Stern with Fortunate Son, Misha Oliver. Matt Meehan says, Unfortunate One. Cindy C. Full credit, Fortunate Son, CCR. Synth Fan gets the full credit. Jen Murphy. Karen Purdy. Deb B. Sylvia Correa, Cha Cha, Kathy Murphy gets the full credit. Punxsutawney Mo, full credit. Bernadette, Misha Oliver, the Trump Reaper gets the full credit. Marie from New Jersey, Debbie. Oh wait, Marie from New Jersey gets full credit. Debbie, and then Samantha Hawkins, Kimini. Wilbur McCarthy also gets full credit. Okay, moving right along. Ah, damn. This is one of those things where I cannot even remember the melody anymore. Hang on. I got something for that. Let's see. This one? Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. Here we go. I'm ready. Whoa, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. That's what I got. That's all I got, damn it. See, Lisa Strauss says it's from Ghost. That's not the name of the song, though. Also, Top Gun. Yeah. Okay, we were looking for the Righteous Brothers' Unchained Melody. And let's see. You guys are good if you got it from my horrible singing right there. Let's see. Cha Cha at the top. We got Cha Cha. Lisa Straw, I'm going to give you partial credit because you said it's from Ghost, as did Victorina. I like that you guys know what movie it was from. Samantha Hawkins gets partial credit. She said Unchained Melody, Everly Brothers. We were looking for the Righteous Brothers. I'm so sorry. Cindy C gets full credit. Scruple My Dibbles says that song from Ghost. Yes, partial credit. Jen Murphy gets full credit. Pasta D says Dirty Dancing soundtrack. You see what I mean? These songs are in so many movies. Melissa McQueen, the Top Gun song. Misha Oliver, Unchained. P-Day's a Boss, full credit. Can I Get a Beer gets the full credit. Synth Fan, Tracy M, full credit. Matt Meehan. Shel Teresa, partial. Susie Brizuela, Watcher Soko, Gavin Rutherford. Very good, you guys. Okay, I got to move this along because I'm running a little long. Here's the next one. I need love, ooh, to ease my mind. I need to find time, someone to call mine. My mama said, ah? Ah? Pasta D, don't say that. It's just so many people are guessing and the guessing and the guessings and the guessings, and you can't always guess so fast. You can't hurry the guessing, and also you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. Love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. We got at the top, we got Cha Cha with the Supremes. Matt Meehan, I'm going to give you partial credit because Phil Collins also did cover this song. Yeah? Melissa McQueen gets the full credit. Pasta D, Tracy M, full credit. Trump Reaper, Misha Oliver, Synth Fan, Kim and Nee. Scribble My Dibbles with the full credit. Lee Saunders, full credit. You said Diana Ross, but really, Diana Ross was the Supremes. She was the Supremes. She was. I'm going to give you full credit. Let me give you that. Kyler Murphy, full credit. Susie Brizuela, full. Matt Meehan, the Trump Reaper. Wilbur McCarthy, full credit. Peter's the Boss, full credit. Cindy C, partial. You said Phil Collins. We were looking for the Supremes. Okay, I'm going to move this right along because, once again, we're running late. Here's the next one. Dun, 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 dun. Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. La 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 la. If I could call you up, invest a dime. Da 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 da. Ba da ba ba. Ba ra ba da ba 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 da. Ba da ba da. Da 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 da. I can't see me loving nobody but you. Yes, we were looking for the Turtles, no relation to Mitch McConnell, with the song Happy Together. And at the top here, we got Tracy M., the Trump Reaper, Scribble My Dibbles, Steven Stern with the full credit, Synth Fan, Sylvia Correa, Misha Oliver, the Trump Reaper, Cha Cha, Susie Brizuela, Jen Murphy with the full credit, Lucy L., Watcher Soko, Lisa Hathaway with the full credit, Kyler Murphy, full credit. Pasta D. There you go, Pasta D. Yeah, you're back on the ball now. Back on the ball. Cindy C, full credit. Gavin Rutherford and Shel Teresa. And so many more. You guys guessed this correctly. Okay, despite my horrible singing. Next up. Here's the next one. Matt Meehan says, new game, name that tune with a kazoo. I gotta see. That's a good one. I gotta see if I can pull that one off. Chain, chain, chain. Chain, chain, chain. That's all I'm giving you. If you don't know this, you'll never know it. Chain, chain, chain. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Chain, chain, chain. Are you guys like, look, these are all 60s songs. Are you guys now seeing what I was saying about how many 60s songs you actually do know? You guys know these songs. You do. You do, despite the fact that you think you can't know it. Steven Stern, I'm going to give you partial credit at the top there. Same for you, Kimini, Misha Oliver, Lee Saunders. Scribble My Nibbles with the full credit for Aretha Franklin, Chain of Fools. You too, Pasta D, with the full credit. There you go. You said you was no good at this, but you proved yourself wrong. Melissa McQueen, Lucy L., the Trump Reaper, Gavin Rutherford, Tracy M. with the full credit, Lisa Straw, Samantha Hawkins, and Gary with the full credit, Kyler Murphy full credit, Cha Cha full credit, Can I Get a Beer full credit, Jen Murphy full credit, and Peter's the Boss full credit. You guys, very good, very good. All right, let's keep this moving. Here we go. Calling out around the world. Are you ready for a brand new beat? Summer's here and the time is right for Hey! And see, Lisa Strauss said David Lee Roth. Did he do this song? Oh, I gotta check that one out. I like David Lee Roth. Yeah, we were looking for Martha Reeves and the Vandellas with Dancing in the Street. Hey, there's Matt Meehan at the top, followed by Steven Stern, Peter is a Boss, Lee Saunders, Lucille, Synth Fan, Misha Oliver. Some people saying Rolling Stones did this one. Oh, yeah, I remember that version. Yeah. Melissa McQueen, you so close to the full credit. You said Chandela. Okay. Wilbur McCarthy, Gavin Rutherford, Jen Murphy, Susie Brizuela, Samantha Hawkins, Pasta D. Steven Stern. Martha and the Vandellas did not give the name of this song. Okay, you guys are good. Great. Excellent. Last one, guys. Here it is. I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else, but not for me. Love was out to get me. Do-do-do-do. That's the way it seemed. Do-do-do-do. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. And I saw her face. Then I saw her face. Okay, enough of you guys have guessed this. I can reveal we were looking for the Monkees. I'm a Believer. Okay, and at the top we got, hey, Steven Stern gets the full credit. There you go. Cecile Kazemi, Synth Fan. So close. Synth Fan, you said the Monkees, which is right, and then you said, then I saw her face, which is part of the lyrics. Punxsutawney Mo gets the full credit. Lucy L full credit. The Trump Reaper full credit. Kathy Murphy full. Shel Teresa says Shrek. I'm gonna give you partial because it was in that movie. Jen Murphy full. Peter is a Boss. Susie Brizuela full. Synth Fan full. Marie from New Jersey. Oh, Melissa McQueen says I'm out on this one. Corey Lord. Lisa Hathaway full. Tracy M full. Misha Oliver. Cindy C full. Cecile Kazemi. Can I get a beer? Can I get a beer is somehow managing to sneak into each one of these. Full credit. Okay, guys, thank you very much for participating in that one. And now that I have run so very, very long, it is time for the You Raggedy Bitch. Today's You Raggedy Bitch, some of you may have seen this already. In the past year, we've had an explosion, an extra big explosion of what people are calling Karens. I prefer to spell Karen with a Q now to separate them from the good Karens, yeah? First one we saw, the first major one was Central Park Amy Cooper Karen, who used Chris Cooper's blackness as a threat, as a weapon against him, yeah? And the other day, we saw a video that came out from Victoria's Secret. A woman was there to pick up her free panties. Yeah, she had a coupon for free panties from Victoria's Secret, and she asked. Her name was Ijoma Ukenta, and she asked Abigail Elphick to back up 6 feet from her. And what happened next is why she is today's you raggedy bitch.
It's you. Now you are. Oh my God.
She tried to hit her.
Oh my God.
She just tried to hit her, and she's caught. She's
Do you
caught in
see
4K.
this?
Caught in 4K.
Oh my God. I never thought nothing like this would happen to me. She just tried to run and hit me.
Mm-hmm.
And now she.
Yes, you did.
Did you see her?
Yeah, I did.
You saw her, right? They
I
all
saw
her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Karen had a breakdown. She tried to hit me. Ask your workers. She tried to hit me.
It's insane.
She tried to hit me. Now I want security for you. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Don't do the crime if you
You should have thought about that before you did what you did.
Should have thought about it.
Oh my God. This don't even feel real.
It doesn't.
This do not feel real.
She was like this. Caught like this. Oh, that's why she's crying, because she's being recorded and knows her life is about to go upside down. Too bad.
Y'all had to get security. She charged me. If I wouldn't have ducked, she would.
Where is security?
Oh no, you just wanted security for me, right? I want security for you now.
Uh-huh.
No, don't cry. No. I want you to call security. Thank you.
She needs
I just came to get my free panties. You know how you get the coupon in the mail? And I got to pick up my Converse boots from Nordstrom. I don't know why this is happening to me.
She holds up the free panties.
Don't charge me. Oh, you want to? Oh, yeah, she. I'm scared to even approach her.
Don't record my mental breakdown. That's not a mental breakdown. That's not a mental breakdown. That's just accountability smacking her in the face right now.
Don't.
Unreal. Do you realize you're in
why
public?
would she walk away from me? No, I was here. No. We're not doing this.
Nah, that's right.
Why don't I walk away from her? Why don't she get away from me? She could get away.
Right.
Go wherever you want to go.
Unreal. Okay, so that, ladies and gentlemen, is the face of Abigail Elphick. She is a teacher's assistant, I believe. And yeah, so after that clip that you just saw, the woman actually attempted to do a fake faint. When I say a fake faint, it's not, like she didn't, tumble to the floor like a bag of bricks, a sack of potatoes. She slow motion like, wait, Melissa McQueen says, I just want to hear you say free panty. Free panty. Yeah, she pretended to faint, right? And then, if you thought this couldn't get any crazier, you'd be wrong. It got crazier. Here it is.
She's recording! She's recording me! Tell her to stop!
Oh,
You keep lying saying I'm threatening you, so I'm recording to protect myself.
She's recording!
Oh.
She's recording me! Tell her to stop!
Can you guys
You keep
hear
lying
this?
saying I'm threatening you, so I'm recording to protect myself.
I can't hear it, so I'm gonna. Anyway, what she then proceeded to do was she proceeded to chase Ijoma Ukenta around the Victoria's Secret, saying, "Get her away from me." How does that work now? You were chasing me. You're literally chasing me around the store and telling people to get me away from you? Come on. Come on now. And this woman knew exactly what she was doing. She tried to victimize Miss Ukenta twice. First, she tried to hit her. And then when she saw she was about to be held accountable by the internet, she tried to victimize her again. Call the cops on her. Call security on her. For what? Because you tried to hit her and she busted you. Miss Okenta exercised some extreme restraint because I kept waiting for the part in the video where Abigail gets slapped upside the head. You want to come charging at me? Come with it. Boom! But no, that didn't happen. Miss Ukenta's self-defense was her phone. And nowadays, that's what it is. If you're a black person, you cannot leave your house without a phone that has video capability, period. And as she says, I'm recording this for my protection. Recording this for my own protection. And so then, no security came to help Miss Ukenta from this attacker. And she was kicked off of Twitter. The victim was kicked off of, not Twitter, TikTok. She was kicked off of TikTok after she attempted to post the videos. Someone else posted the video and got millions of views for it. So Miss Ukenta did record another video as she is reading the police report. And here's what the police report said. This is how she read it. She says, I spoke with Miss Crazy Lady. Not sure if that's actually what it says on the police report. Maybe she replaced, Abigail Elphick with Miss Crazy Lady, and advised her that I spoke to the store employee and that they corresponded that what Miss Ukenta had said happened. Miss Elphick seemed to acknowledge that she was wrong, saying that she was concerned about losing her job and apartment if the video posted online. She was having a panic attack about the videotaping. I advised her that Miss Ukenta has a right to videotape. I asked her several times if she was all right and if she needed an ambulance, and she declined repeatedly. She kept expressing her concern about her job and apartment. Not about the victim, by the way. She finally stated that she was going home, and I asked if she would be okay to drive, and she says she was. At this time, Miss Elphick left the mall voluntarily with mall security. If the roles were reversed and what's her last name? Miss Ukenta was in the wrong, she would have been escorted from the premises in handcuffs, probably abused on the way. If it was up to Miss Abigail, Raggedy Abigail. Why do people continue to do this? Look, we all get pissed off. We all have bad days, right? But if you got some kind of hatred in your heart that your whiteness is going to cause some real problem to somebody who has blackness, you're a fucked up person. I don't care how many black friends you say you have. If this is how you act when your shit is caught out to snacks, this is how you act, you're a racist. Straight up. She never said the N-word. Doesn't matter. She used her whiteness as a weapon. Horrible, horrible people. All right, guys. I have once again run over time. I try not to, but sometimes it happens. I love the games. In fact, if it was up to me, maybe I would just do nothing but guessing game for the whole show. Seriously. When I started the show today, I was like, I can't wait to do this 60s show. But also this Abigail Elphick. Raggedy bitch. Hey, World, your mom is here late. Better late than never. And Cha-Cha, my friend, so kind of you. Thank you for the donation. Dun, dun, dun. Lee Saunders says, racism has been in the news a lot in the UK this week. Yeah, because of the soccer team thing, too. Yep. Wilbur McCarthy says she sounds like Derek Chauvin's mother, more worried about her own feelings and the feelings of her family than her son, than that her son killed George Floyd. Yes. Wojo Mom is here, guys. Welcome, Wojo Mom. How you feeling today? I hope you are feeling well, and that your process, your medical procedures are underway. And yeah, I'm happy to see you. Better late than never. Wonderful to have you back, Wojo Mom. Bernadette says, Q Aaron needs to keep her racist ass at home. Corey Lord says it's human behavior. That and weaponizing the color of your skin should be a mental felony. Yes. There's Alaska Cindy with a question with a colon. You know it's serious if they put a colon in there. BDD, colon. If you were suddenly arrested for no reason and your face was flashed all over the news, what would your family and friends assume that you did? my family and friends would assume that Brooklyn Dad was doing the right thing because Brooklyn Dad, I don't rush. First of all, you guys know me for the past year. I take a very long time to say what the hell it is that I say. That's number one. Number two, I am slow to anger. I'm slow. Yeah, I get pissed off like everybody else too, but my anger kind of takes a real long time. And the time it takes to come up, I'm processing constantly. I'm always thinking about consequences, consequential thinking. That's the thing that I kind of drilled into my boys when they were growing up. Consequential thinking. Think about the consequences of your actions. We can't afford not to. But yeah, they would assume, that it was a wrongful arrest. Yes. La 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 la. Cindy C wants to know: did you ever figure out who says Alonsi? I saw the answer after the music stopped. It was from Doctor Who, was it not? Oh yeah, you just wrote 10th Doctor Who, David Tennant, which is Cindy's favorite. David Tennant, isn't he the guy who was in that other TV show? I can't remember the name of it. Yeah. La la la. Okay, so BDD follows the law. That's right, Melissa McQueen. He does. That's what he does. I like to speak of myself in the third person. Karen Purdy wants to know: what was your favorite music artist growing up? I'm going to say the first person I remember really being a fan of, like buying all their stuff, was Billy Joel. Billy Joel was like the first guy I ran out when I heard. I can't remember what song it was that I heard of. It might have been "You Made Me Right," I may be great, from the Glass Houses album. And I bought that, and I bought 52nd Street, and I bought most of his albums. So yes, Billy Joel. And that, my friends, is a wrap. I got to wrap it up. I've been talking my ass off way too long. Thank you for another wonderful episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, a.k.a. Brooklyn Dad. Special shout out to my moderators today, because I did expect a big influx of nasty trolls today. And the fact that I was not really distracted except for one, that means, once again, you guys were doing your jobs on point. Thank you so much for helping make this show a nice, safe space for our audience. And please remember to get vaccinated if you haven't already. Make sure you wear your mask. Keep your social distance 6 feet or better. And have a lovely, relaxing evening. As you know, I won't be here tomorrow, but I will be here the day after tomorrow, which happens to be Friday. Woohoo! So I'll see you guys Friday. Same time, same place. I love you all. Peace. Ah, yes, Cindy C, with the reminder, please, to hit the like button on your way out the door. Thank you, guys. Thank you, too, Steven Stern. That's a new name. I'm happy to have you here in the audience. Make sure you join us again on Friday. Hey! Yeah, as Lisa Straw points out, thank you to all of our beautiful moderators. I cannot stress how important it is that you guys help keep this thing just moving right along, because those trolls, I remember back in the day when I was doing this thing off of my phone, and the trolls would have me distracted with my thumbs of doom, and it was fun. But now I give you guys the power, the thumbs of doom. Thumbs of doom. Bernadette said, great show today. One of two favorite games, even though my name was called out only once. Damn slow internets. She knew all the answers. I'm sure you did. And I've heard. Samantha B wants to know if I'm a Scorpio. That is no. That's a no. I am a Taurus born in April. And she said, we simmer, then blow. Yep, I think that's true of Taurus, too. And they use my picture on Twitter. That's right, Melissa. Yep. Lisa Hathaway was born in 79, but listened to music from Frank Sinatra, the Drifters, the Mamas and the Papas, Peter, Paul and Mary, Ella Fitzgerald, the Temptations, etc. Yeah. All right, you guys. I really, I had fun with today's show. So thank you again for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you on Friday. And now it's that time, ladies and gentlemen. You need to leave.